At this skill station, we will learn how to auto-check employee leave balances. We've configured our workstream to enable an employee to request a leave of absence with a digital application form. Right now, that request is being sent to their manager even if the employee has not accrued a leave balance. Today, we are going to introduce a check to reject a leave request if the employee has 0 leave days to use before the request is sent to their manager. To do this, we will need to calculate the total number of days requested. So let's create a data field to store the number of days requested. We're going to start by going to our stream definition canvas and opening the request data component. Go to the Field tab of the Edit Data Component configuration pop-up, and let's add a new field. We're going to title it Number of Days Requested. This type of field will contain a number. So select that in the pull-down menu and save the field. Next, add another field. Title it Exceeds Accrual. And this type of field will contain Boolean information, so select that in the pull-down menu. Save the field, and save your changes to the data component. Next, we will modify the Setup Data step to include this data. So click on the Setup Data step to open it. Click on Add Another Field. Choose Number of Days Requested. The map type is going to be expression. And in the value expression box, we are going to use a function called diffDays to calculate the difference in the days between the leave start date and the end date. And as usual, you can see all of the available functions by clicking on the Help with Expressions text above the value expression fields. So this is the one that we want, the diffDays. So we'll copy that, paste it in, and of course our parameters are going to be different. We're going to use our Merge Field Value Finder tool to find the appropriate values for the start date and the end date. Click on the magnifying glass, find the start date, copy it, and paste it into the box, entering it as a parameter inside of the diffDays function. Put a comma to separate them, find the end date, and then paste that in to the function inside of the parentheses to the right of that comma. Save your changes to the step. Next, we will modify our Calculate Due Date step. Double click on it to open it. And here in the Execute Actions Conditionally configuration pop-up, let's first change the title of the step. We will call it Calculate Due Date and Check Balance. Add a new conditional execution. And for the condition, select Expression from the pull-down menu, and we will build an expression to determine if the employee leave balance is less than the number of days requested. If that's the case, then the exceeds accrual value should be set to yes. So use the Finder tool to get the employee's leave balance merge field value. Copy that merge field value and paste it into the expression box. And use that Finder tool again to get the number of days requested. Copy that, paste that in, and then insert a less than operator in between the two to create a logical expression. So what this expression means is that if the employee leave balance is less than the number of days requested, then it would be true. So next, let's add an action that will update the fields. Select Update Fields in the first action pull-down menu. In the field pull-down menu, select Exceeds Accrual. Make the map type literal, and then make the value expression be yes. Scroll up, save your changes to the step. Save your changes to the process, aka the stream. Next, we're going to rearrange the flow of the stream. So delete the connector line in between your calculate due date step and your review application step. And in your stream definition options menu, find the gateways. Click on the diamond to open them up and get a decision gateway, drag it onto the canvas. In the decision matrix configuration pop-up, give it a title of accrual exceeded check. We will use conditional columns here, so click on the add conditions columns to create some. So you want to configure this so that if exceeds accrual equals yes, the result should be reject. So we'll click on add results. Possible outcomes will be reject or proceed. Exceeds accrual is yes. We want the result to be reject. Else, it should be proceed. So save your changes to the decision matrix. Back on your stream definition canvas, connect your calculate due date step to the decision gateway, and then connect the gateway to the review application step when the result is proceed. And save your changes. Let's clean this up. Add a connector line in between the decision gateway to the fixed leave request and configure it so that the flow will go that way when the result is reject. So at this point, your workflow should look like this. Now, if the leave accrual balance contains less than the number of days of leave that were requested, the application will be rejected. If not, it will proceed through the stream. But wait, how would the employee know if their leave request application was rejected? Well, an email template can handle this scenario. Let's take some time to create an email template that will be used in this scenario that the employee doesn't have enough leave accrued to take the amount of days off that they requested. As you recall, email templates are located here in your components catalog, and to create a new one, you would click the new button. Now, I've already done this on my own. Pause the video to create this email template. Call it lack of leave balance notification and personalize it to suit your business culture. And after you've created it, drop an email step in between the decision gateway and the fixed leave request task, and use this step to send the email to the leave request submitter. When you're done, your workflow should look like this. So that takes care of that wrinkle, but there's one final wrinkle that needs ironing. When the accrued leave balance is not enough to fulfill the leave request, we had set that exceeds accrual flag to yes. However, what happens when the employee fixes the request? When the balance is enough, this step would not get executed, but the flag would remain yes. So if the employee fixes the request and resubmits the application, since the flag remains set to yes, the application would get rejected again. So to solve this problem, we should reset that flag to no every time it passes through the setup data step. And that's it. Save your changes, and save your changes to the flow. At the next skill station, we're going to learn how to auto-update leave balances after a leave request is approved.